project for Caltrans came to me through the Public Corporation for the Arts, which is the agency for the City of Long Beach, which oversees all of the art programs for the city, public art, all of the other types of programs here.
This project is a Long Beach Median Barrier project that was an ongoing project under construction already, being built, and the opportunity was identified and followed up on by the cities and Caltrans.
The reason that people came to Long Beach initially is the water, and that's where I started thinking about that center divider is kind of, as you're driving down the freeway, it's like this long ribbon, and I imagined just this flowing water going down this ribbon on the freeway.
Whenever possible, Caltrans tries to identify projects that are either being built or in the planning stages where public art can be included at no cost to the taxpayer.
There are two basic wave shapes. One is thicker, one is thinner. And hopefully, as your eye puts those together, it'll form a wave pattern, a connected wave pattern down the center divider. Within the thicker wave shape is the school of fish, and with the thinner wave shape is the dolphin. As they're placed next to each other along the center divider, they should give the impression of being a wave going up and down the center of the freeway. So this is one scene that will be shown. That this is telling the story of the pelicans searching for their food, and the school of fish are quite oblivious to this.
And I took the scanned images and brought them into my CAD program and traced them and then scaled them to what they needed to be for the median. When I received the images, they were not in final format. They were freehand sketches the artist had made. And ultimately, the contractor had to cut out the image onto steel sheets using a template with the true radiuses. So we had to make a hardline image from the original sketches.
One of the best parts of this process for me was actually getting to put on a hard hat and the vest and go down the scaffolding into the center of the freeway and be standing in the middle of the freeway. To see an image that I sat down and thought about and drew out to become an actual permanent part of the freeway for at least as long as the center divider lasts is very exciting. It's fun to be able to create something that's going to be seen by a lot of people.
This was a unique project that doesn't come by our office that very often. Usually we're doing roadside plantings and design work there, which is very satisfying. But in an art project, we're not usually as directly involved in producing the artwork that is to be translated to the surface. And that was a new thing for me and a very exciting one.
Plus, Ocean Life comes to local highway. See how art's being created among the cars. Today at 5 right here on ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
And so it is symbolic and important that we have picked this median in design and in the impression on it to have been selected as the first in Los Angeles County to actually receive this treatment. We want to make certain that Caltrans adds value in the work that we do. And so again, I want to thank the entire Caltrans team, from the director to Doug Failing, for having been a part of that commitment and for his leadership. And so these steps of bringing art to transportation, so that as Californians and our visitors visit California, that they have a greater appreciation for our transportation system.
Millions of dollars are being spent to fix up the rough ride to Long Beach on the 710 freeway.
Not only will it be a smoother ride, but it'll also be easy on the eye.
I look at my district and I'd see the 710 and I know good things are happening. And one of the reasons good things are happening is because we have all this cooperation and because Caltrans is really intelligent enough to work with our Corporation of the Arts. And now I'd like to ask the artist to come up, please, because we have a little something for you. We are so proud of you, and the very idea that all these people that are driving along this freeway I mentioned a while ago, they're going to be seeing this artwork as they drive on the 710, and it really makes me feel good.
On those rare occasions when you're actually going the speed limit on the 710 freeway in either direction, you probably won't notice them. But when you're sitting in traffic, look to your left and check them out. The ocean images are part of a $16.7 million Caltrans project to fix up a 2.5-mile stretch of the Long Beach Freeway between Pacific Coast Highway and Willow Street.
Every day we have people calling about the 710, but today there's something very special. It has been singled out to have an art project, and the Public Corporation for the Arts and Caltrans have worked together on making this project possible.
A total of 513 images will be placed on the medians. In Long Beach, Sid Garcia, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
And so when we do these projects at Caltrans, we've added an extra commitment to go into communities and to make sure that our projects are context sensitive. That means that we want to go in and be culturally relevant when we go into communities. And it is this that we remark upon today, that in a city that is close to the water, that celebrates one of the finest aquariums in America, that we have adapted that theme into the median. And so we ask Kerry Zarders to join us here as the artist, and the members of the legislature that have made all of these investments possible. And we present this today to the mayor of the city of Long Beach from Caltrans, Mayor O'Neill.
Oh, I love that. That is wonderful. I love having that. Thank you very much.
In order to represent the partnership between the elected officials and the arts community, the dawning of a new era again, where transportation officials will now partner with our artists, we hereby present the second poster to the Public Corporation of Arts. Thank you very much, Mrs. Daggett.